All right. About six and about 6 years and 11 months and a lot of days ago, somewhere around this week, I started my YouTube channel. And it has been a very weird road ever since. We've truly gone through something interesting in the last few years. Notably, for my first year on YouTube, brought I essentially brought myself the ire of an entire community, as I basically just sort of caused drama wherever I seemed to go. Over my second year here, I sort of rebuilt my reputation, only to then shit on it. I presume I was I was getting better at sort of mitigating a lot of my problems around the second year, and I mainly focused on trying to write and create for the first 2 or 3 years. Then, funny thing happened. The LBC collapsed. The local Beavers community just stopped being a thing. And that was funny. It was funny how that all played out. By my third anniversary on this site, I had very quickly, found myself. Yeah, I found myself in a situation that was weird. Everyone had split. I was alone. I had to figure out something. So it was kind of quiet for the third year. I just sort of did nothing. And that was the first of many hiatuses to come, mainly because by this time I was exiting my middle school days here, and I was entering my my high school years. My high school years were very, very special because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to do it, and most importantly, I was incompetent at everything. Partly because of my immensely sensitive emotional controls. So first year I tank. So yeah, lack of content, another hiatus, and it's sort of been hiatus laden since. In the meanwhile, I've been telling you what I've been doing behind the scenes, so I figure I might as well tell you. A lot of voice acting work. Man, that'd be the best time to mention this, especially considering the recent revelations as of late from the community. But I did voice acting for Insane Korean 77's epilogue of an episode of Steve and Friends, created by Prince Stickfigure. That's a name you're only gonna hear once, I promise you. Uh, Alongside work for Steve and Friends, which I was doing in both a writing capacity, which I was hoping to do in a writing capacity, but mostly did for a voice acting capacity. A lot of other things. I did a lot of other things. Over the years, I had gotten myself more involved into general animation communities and began getting myself on a variety of projects. I briefly thought about working on the Wow Wow Wubsy reboot before that didn't go anywhere, but I didn't go anywhere on that. I thought about going on the Making Fiends reboot, but I didn't go anywhere on that. Finally, I ended up landing at a place called IOX. That led me to Movement, that led me to Haunted Arcade, and that led me to all the collaborations I've done so far. I worked on everything. Season 3 of Clarence and Stickley, which will be coming out soon. A variety of little projects coming out of... fucked up the audio by playing a clip. Damn. Alright. Sure, I know it's gonna come back in the actual video. That's bad, but hey, you can't blame me for that. Gonna have to snip that out of the audio, aren't I? Now, uh, now, as for the, there's so much. There's so much. Other than Clarence and Stickley, I did a bunch of projects for Nancer, and a lot of the people he hung with. That meant I got to work with so many people that I didn't imagine. Particularly, I did a lot of work involving and sort of being managed by people like Puzz, who I happen to be a contestant of. I happen to be one of the, many contestants on Ion, on Idiot. idiot, is attempted an object show, but with people. Well, I owe a lot to that. I that was a fun thing that really distracted from a lot of my mental issues as of late. Not gonna get into that topic. Oh my god! Oh my god! Where do I even continue with this? Pundun, fucking Pundun, Sen. I'm working on a ton of projects, and they're going somewhere. And with all that being said, this leaves not much room for what I've been doing as of recent, which is trying to write. Um, Currently, I'm working on two projects, neither of which I will disclose until the real, actual, genuine, for real, no kidding, no shit, no shitty tricks pulling 7th anniversary special. I promise you, I'm gonna actually put effort into this one, or at least put my damnedest in it. Know before the anniversary special, I'm doing this on a new computer with a new video editor that I haven't worked with before, and I don't have my actual audio software. The one I've used all these years is Audacity, and I don't have that since there's a lot of it didn't mesh with my computer well, or at least I don't think it did. I'm not sure. My computer crashed a few months ago, and it wouldn't stop entering this crash loop, and I presume something fucked up on the thing, so I'm just not touching it anymore. But long story short, that's just about it. A combination of school struggles, emotional and mental periods of instability, a lot of work outside, which sort of pulled me away and made me rethink a lot of things. Inconsistent, constant drama in a lot of these communities. He's mostly the LBC, but occasionally some issues here and there, caused me to sort of refocus my sort of priorities. I don't know what I want you to. I don't think I know. I guess this just leads us to today. Today is a very special day for me because tomorrow marks the 7th anniversary of this channel. I started it 7 years ago, and it was a experiment at best. I was bored. I was in school. School was ending, and my younger, less high pitched self one day decided to do a comedy skit parodying Fred of all people long after he'd stopped being popular. I got bored on a random Monday in May, spring. I didn't have a clue, and so I thought, what if I do something fun? What if I try to do something funny? That cascaded into what I'd eventually be doing, and I've been doing it with questionable frequency for all these years now. But the thing is, I haven't done enough, in my opinion. That's always why I've struggled to come back to this channel, because every time I do, I'm reminded by all the things I fail to do, and with each failure, I am more driven to actually put effort that I know I can't due to my lack of skill in actually making the comeback worth its while. And so I don't come back at all because I'm a nervous wreck. But with that being said, I finally got help, or at least I think I do. I don't know. I may or may not have support. All you need to know is to stay tuned because the 7th anniversary comes rather soon. Yes, that's it. Really hoping that 1 to maybe 3 second brief clip where I basically jump scared myself by playing a little bit of a phone recording of this video I was watching doesn't get this video fucked over. I know YouTube doesn't do that anymore, but as someone who did get into who's had a few minute copyright worries in the past, I'm naturally a bit apprehensive. Thank you to the people who do choose to watch these videos, and I know there are very few of you left, but to those who do still watch, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sticking through thick and thin and dramatic and disastrous for almost 7 years. You truly are the guiding light and the hopeful little guys that keep me going. Thanks for almost 7. Good night.